Hello. Everything is broken and hey look a new chat box that I'm not sure on the design of yet. Yeah, so basically my computer is kind of broken and everything is scuffed right now. So if the stream suddenly ends, it is because my computer has decided to turn off. But yeah, I am working on resolving that. Hopefully it won't do it. It didn't do it during Ghost Runner last week, but also I think the problem is kind of getting worse. Well, by work on it I mean that I will eventually just be buying a new computer. It's not really a work thing, more of a wait thing. I think the problem is my power supply, which would be easily replaced, but I also think something is terribly wrong with my CPU. Hello Violet, welcome. There are some elephants for you. Anyways, before we start, I also decided randomly that I wanted to update the look of the chat box. What do you guys think of it right now? I feel like I like it better than the last one, but also it kind of feels like something is missing somehow. Here, let me show you the last one so you can compare. I feel like this one looks better for this screen because it's white. But overall I think the other one is cleaner. I might mess with it some more, but let me know if you think it's horrible or something. Did I accidentally summio? Oh no. Oh well. My computer has not turned itself off yet, so that's a good sign probably. It says I dropped some frames. Is anything horrible for you guys right now? Seems like those dropped frames may have been a while ago. My computer just turns itself off when it feels like it. Basically, I think the fan on my power supply has just died, so it no longer cools itself, then it overheats and dies. That or my poo is also broken, but I think it might be both of these problems. Either way, I will eventually be getting a new computer. I've been due for an update anyways. This thing, aced from the graphics card, is about 9 years old. So I got pretty good mileage out of it. To check the power supply's fan, I would have to unscrew it and take it out, which is very annoying because other things are in the way. But I mean, I can hear it in there, making wretched noises and then abruptly stopping. So yeah, that sucks. Also, my computer in general is just kind of running like garbage currently. If there wasn't a problem with my poo before, I think the power issues may have created issues for it. Let me close some things, hold on. Well, let's hope that helps a little. Let me get the game going. Prepare your ears, it will probably be loud. I don't know why the launcher has to be like the sound of a train. Okay, here we go. Let's move the chat box too. I am indeed using the experimental branch. Alright, so here we go. Let me know if the stream is becoming unwatchable or anything. The Jade Empire fixes I did should work too. And yeah, the experimental branch lets me talk in game, so that's nice. It might lag the game though, let me check. Nope, seems fine actually. Alright, here we go back to our ghost punching adventure.
The destruction is what I expected. Clearly, no one was meant to survive.
Shut up, boomer.
I hate this. There's
I
no
have
challenge in
forgotten all
killing
the
simple
controls.
peasants.
They said no survivors, so there better be no survivors.
I know, but who is this for? Whoever's really giving the orders must be
How do you
influential.
guys feel about the new chat box so
Do
far?
you want to ask Al the Greater? No. So quit yapping and make sure there's no survivors. Looks like we have a few more peasants to put down.
Perhaps it's a little too dark.
Let's just make it quick.
Longsword.
The game is kind of lagging, but I think it's because my computer is
I fear
dying.
your school is burning as expected. This is what happens when home turns to battlefield. Let's hope the flame...
I'm glad you like it.
Keep going! There are others in the school! I'll look to the villagers and save as many as I can. Go!
Yeah, go for it, lady.
We can chat some other time.
I thought he wanted to talk to me. People use Word for this. I used to use a Google thing for it.
What is this? We missed a couple of these pitiful students? This is like crushing ants. There's no end to you people. You have no right to talk,
I am not
Vermin.
an ant. I am a cat.
The same question all the others asked. You'll get the same answer, too. Men! Gal the Greater wants this village cleared. Get the job done.
I killed that guy's son. Where my sword go?
Thousand cuts.
Is this watchable? I feel like it's a bit laggy. I forgot how to block. Blue demon's mace.
There were
Is
so
that
many.
the magic ice one?
Everywhere. And fire from the skies.
Shh. We've chased off all of Gao's men. He'll be safe now.
No, they came later.
Has dead lady.
First there were fighters in black. With fists you could hardly see. She told them where to attack and they turned like one mind. One purpose. Except
Spooky lady.
for the one. He stood alone. His armor so black. Black like a hole in the earth. So deep you can't get out.
You'll be all right. Just be still.
I tried so hard. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about, dude? It's just a regular black.
Wu said... He said there was no warning. Just calm skies and then fire from above. He organized the students, but they were overrun.
Master Li was taken when it began. He
That's
went without
not
a
all he
fight,
said.
giving them what they wanted. But afterwards, the students... they were killed anyway.
The Lotus Assassins.
Very
They
mean.
leave no one alive to tell the tale. People fear the unknown. For Gao the Greater to have them as allies is troubling. The figure your friend spoke of is Death's Hand, the leader of the Lotus Assassins. This student was strong to live as long as he did.
The new box is definitely taller than the old one for sure. I could also just shrink it. Oh well, I'll mess with it some more after the stream. It doesn't really need to be that big, you're right. I won't fill that much space normally.
The Lotus Assassins answered to Death's Hand alone. He would not appear unless this was important. He usually acts behind the scenes. I don't know why they were so intent on taking your Master Li, but they never attack without purpose.
I could shrink it in a bit, but I'm lazy, so I'll just edit the actual image later. Actually no, I will shrink it here. How's that? Not perfect, but oh well, problems for later.
That's not possible. Sun Li, the glorious strategist, was the Emperor's brother and the head of the Imperial Army. Your Master Li cannot be him.
Why not?
Because he can't. Sun Li was declared a traitor to the Empire 20 years ago. The Emperor himself accused him of killing the third brother, Prince Qin. And besides, the glorious strategist would not have made such mistakes.
Yeah, the
What
font does
mistakes?
also get smaller.
Revealing himself for one. For another, he would have known that giving himself up would not save your students.
Wow, bitter swamp hermit.
The glorious strategist would know his enemy, and if anything is true about Lotus assassins, it's that they don't leave survivors. I should know. I was one.
It doesn't matter.
But she is right to question me. I'm accustomed to such suspicion.
It doesn't matter. Whoever you are, whatever you were, you did not do this, and you do not have our master. We need to decide what to do. When we know where we are going, when we have a plan, then we can talk about who knows what.
We should probably stop being around all this fire
I doubt
and
I could
smoke.
change
It's
your
bad
resolve
for your
even if I
lungs.
wanted to. Perhaps I can at least try to point you in a productive direction. If you wish to pursue this, we should head to the heart of the Empire, the Imperial City. He may have hold enemies, too. I suspect our true adversary is someone even more powerful than Gao the Greater.
You know a lot. We will have to talk about the source of that knowledge.
Well, at least this game works nicely again.
Make whatever judgment you wish. I assure you, I have already made worse.
Let's go. I don't want to be here. I want to go where I can actually make a difference.
That is a very common desire.
I also
The
want
hardest
to
to
be in this
achieve, but
flaming
very
school.
common. Come, let's see if we can get Gao the Lesser's contraption in the air again. It won't be stable enough to get to the Imperial City, but we might reach the trading village of Tian's Landing. All trade routes lead to the heart of the Empire. If we are lucky, we can find someone to give us
Magic monk
passage.
lungs.
If
Truly
we're
a
lucky.
powerful technique. One second. There, the chat can be big again, so it's easier to read. Is this another one of those weird minigame things? I think we just evade then. Hey Jusagi. Yes, I got the game working, but also my computer is dying. My ears. The game suddenly got very loud. Yeah, the computer is getting worse something, but it seems to be holding up for stream right now at least. I'm working on getting the replacement. Not sure how long it'll take yet, Toru. Also, I made a new chat box. What do you
That was
think of
quite
it?
the crash. I wouldn't have left the marsh had I known we were headed for such a spectacular landing. It's a miracle we all survived unharmed. We did all survive, didn't we?
No, sir. We died.
I'm okay too, a little shaken up is all.
We were lucky. Only a fool braves the air currents without a proper wind map. You can't navigate the skies without them. Not safely, anyway.
I crashed. No. That's just a ding. That'll buff right out. We can
We weren't
fix that
traveling
thing.
far. I thought we could reach Tien's Landing safely without one. Obviously, I was wrong.
So where are we going to find a wind map of this region? We can't follow Master Li's captors without one.
Things
And
are
yeah,
even
it's a
worse than
spookier
that.
chat
Look at our
box.
flyer.
More red
Even
and
if we
dark.
had a wind map, this thing wouldn't take to the air again.
The last one kind of reminded me of cows though, so I wanted to update it. I've tried adding alpha to the chat box before, but it does some funky things when I capture it. Like it doesn't get the transparency properly always. Here, let me show you this weird thing I noticed. So I put a filter on the chat box for a thing. See that little edge of blue there? That just goes away if I put a crop/pad filter on. It literally doesn't even crop anything. It crops 0 pixels. But it makes that blue thing go away. I have no idea how that makes any sense at all. The blue outline thing goes away with the crop/pad filter. Despite not actually cropping any pixels, all of its values are 0. The other chat box didn't have this problem though. I think I accidentally added some transparency to the edge of this chat box, or I screwed up its dimensions in the template a little. Also hat time. Brent would like me to have a gun. Sure. Now where did I put my gun? Okay, I'm strapped. Hard to see on the dark background. Hey lowercase a drop. Welcome to Scuff. Anything is ahead if you try hard enough. Anyways, back to the
You
game.
make it sound so simple. Flyers and wind maps are rare things, even in the Imperial City. Out here, they're all but unknown.
Gao and his pirates used flyers to attack Two Rivers, and the Lotus assassins who took Master Li had them too. Somebody around here must know something about them.
It's loaded. Probably. I don't know.
I'm sorry to get upset, but every second we're stuck here, Master Li gets farther away from us.
We're near Tien's Landing. It's a small village, but maybe someone there knows where we can find a new flyer. If nothing else,
To be honest, I
remember a
think
clearing
Master Li
suitable
is
for a
fine.
camp.
He punched a boat in half.
And if we can't find a flyer, we can always follow on foot. To the south of the village is a forest. A trade route leads through it to the Imperial City. The village is across the bridge and beyond a large marker stone. Look for the giant rock with a painting of a fish on it, and you'll know you're heading in the right direction.
I don't know, has just really strong, I guess. It exploded. I like Zoo, but I think I will bring Dawnstar because
Very
Zoo is a
well.
negative
I'll wait here
Nancy.
for now. It's not so different from the marsh, actually. More of an impending sense of doom. But that could just be your influence.
We
Wow.
should get going. There has to be a better place for us to rest than this. Let's go. Do you feel that? Something is here. Something that hates the living.
What? How do you feel that? It just seems like burning buildings to me. And grass. Guys, I'm touching grass right now. Aren't you proud of me? I am punching ice at them. Bless.
You fell from the sky, but despite the maddened spirits here,
Fires
you
do
will
hate the
benefit.
living. If they
A
did,
spirit monk
they
was
wouldn't
here
burn
long
people.
ago, fleeing the destruction that orphaned you. He carried a piece of your amulet. It was separated, broken apart, so your enemies could not find it easily. You have the first piece. It trains your abilities now. The second piece
I have no
fell
idea
here
what
with
Chess
its
talking
miner,
about. It's
hidden
been 2 weeks
until
since I
waters
last
receded.
played the game.
A guardian protects it, waiting to test and serve you. The third piece awaits discovery in a distant lair. These 3 pieces are physical, but there is
Her
one
hands are
more.
normal, just
It cannot be
edgy, stabby.
found, only earned. This final piece is all that will save you in the end.
Are you all right? You fell over after the fight. There was something here, but I couldn't
So
see
I have
it
to
clearly.
collect pieces of an amulet to become the spirit god.
You saw a vision? Strange that I could not make it out. Strong spirits are usually quite clear to me. Please tell me if you have any more. We shouldn't stay here. It isn't safe. There's so much pain and suffering in this place that I can barely think. What did Zeus say again? A clearing near Tian's Landing across the bridge and
I will
south?
try the transformation
Sounds simple
style
enough.
thing next.
Lead the way and I'll follow.
Toad Demon. Frog. What's the difference between a frog and toad again? I don't understand animals. Wow, booster. Or possibly L. That sounds like one L could actually say. Stinky.
Toad demon form.
Frog.
Thousand cuts.
Let's go.
Thousand cuts.
That was awesome.
I will never submit.
Sure, give me a fun fact. I do love fun facts. I did see that tweet of yours, and it has made sure that I will never let you know my address. It is a fact, kind of. I don't know why you would take the free ducks at the park. They're kind of weird, gross creatures, but cute if you don't have to deal with them often. Hey, look at this monkey. I like this monkey. I would just say yes and then take the ducks. If someone offers you rubber ducks, you take them. That's just common sense.
Longsword. Toad demon form.
turning into a giant frog is so far my favorite thing. Hey Winder, welcome. I got a new chat box, do you think it looks good? I'm still working on it, so it's subject to change.
Stop where you are. Death's Hand should know better than to send his minions out alone. It is
Why are you
clear
so
that you are one
quiet?
of his hirelings, or perhaps one of Gao the Greater's marauding pirates. You will pay for the crimes you have
Hello,
committed.
now you are in my ear.
Don't waste your last breath on lies. I didn't get there in time to help anyone, but I saw you lead the massacre in Two Rivers. Clearly you were involved. Death's Hand went too far in ordering its destruction, and Gao the Greater sought to profit from it. My retribution will end with them, but it will begin with you.
Okay lady, I will beat you up.
Enough! The way you move seems odd. A flaw
She
I
talked
cannot
a lot
see,
of shit
perhaps?
for being
But
so
you
weak.
are better than I expected. You might even beat me, if I allowed such insolence. You are too skilled to be just a hireling. Death's
Oh my
Hand
God,
would
I
view
want
such
to kill
ability
her.
outside his assassins as dangerous. And Gao the Greater prefers his servants docile. So it would appear. You lack their branding. But if you are not one of them, who are you? A monk? A mercenary? A bandit? You chase a great evil, larger than you realize. Leave and you may survive. Others have tried to face Death's Hand,
I
but
love
were
being more
destroyed,
powerful
as
than
Two
the game
Rivers was.
assumes.
Your honor sends you toward peril, but you do not flinch from it. A trait of fools, and perhaps the occasional hero. I also seek answers from Death's Hand and his minions. If you truly oppose him, you will need to find your way to the Imperial City. Of course, only the Lotus Assassins can
I'm
come and
glad
go
you
as they
like the
please,
chat
thanks
box.
to Gao.
It may receive some more changes in the future
Travel
as
routes
well.
by land and water are blocked, but
It
they
will
use ring
probably
maps
be
and
less
flyers
tall
to further
next
their
time.
goals here and in the surrounding forest. Perhaps, if you are capable, we will meet again. I wish you good luck, but you will need far more than that to survive. Farewell.
Hello, I can speak now. Yeah, so computer turned off. It lasted a decent while though. So that sucks. It might die again, but until then we will do a little chatting. If you guys want to anyways. So yeah, the chat box here, I'm not sure if it fits so well with the background, might be a little too red for it. But I think it might look better for most games, hard to say though. I wanted to add a touch of red, but I ended up adding possibly too much of a touch of red. Oh, hat time. One second. Let me read Umbrant's gun first. Now another hat. Here, I am a joke. There. Yeah, I might make some more versions, but one problem with that is that I have to consider Violet's version of it too. I can swap out the Violet vision with the hotkey, but it's annoying to do that if I had to do it every time I talk. I'll figure that out later probably. Personally, I would like to get some more white or at least a lighter gray into the chat box, but design things are hard since I'm not an artist. But yeah, I'll keep working on that. Might as well do some numbers news, everyone's favorite segment. So as you've noticed, my computer is dying, most likely the power supply, but there are problems with the CPU as well. So I will most likely be getting a new computer at some point in the future. I don't know how long it will take, but until then I will probably be streaming things that are less stressful. But the problem does kind of seem like it's getting worse, so we'll see how that goes. chatting alone with the model turned on seems fine. Worst case, I might have to turn off tracking and turn into a poor unanimated PNG. But yeah, I don't want to cancel streams unless I absolutely have to. So I'll do my best to figure out some short-term solutions while I wait for the long-term one. Yeah, reactive PNG might be a good idea. I'll probably do that for respite tomorrow since I definitely don't want that to crash. Takes way too long to reconnect if I do. We'll see though. Gary's mod shouldn't be that hard to run. This problem also unfortunately puts a hold on the VR stuff I want to make for like the 10th time. Since my computer will just die if I try to do any VR stuff, since those things are high in CPU usage usually. But oh well, I've got plenty of other things I can do in the meantime. As mentioned before, new chat box that I will continue to work on, that will get some changes. I think it's a lot cleaner than the old one but still not quite what I want yet. I think I made it a little too dark and sinister, so it might become less dark and less sinister later. I don't know, I kind of just accidentally make these things and they just end up turning out the way they do. I don't know if cutesy hearts are my theme, but I certainly could. I do like some of the effects I did on it though. Like I kind of made the red parts look like they're glowing by having them bleed into the box a little. I think it's a nice effect. Brent, are you trying to say that I'm not the most cutesy kawaii YouTuber there is? Because clearly I am. I have a trophy on my wall that says that I am the most cutesy you. Wow, Booster, shut up, you're a cup. You get washed in the dishwasher. I don't want to hear it from you. Nya. There is your Nya. I mean, I could call you bad words if you want. Oh man, I have a story to tell regarding that. So I was in like a class in college, and they had like some people come in randomly. It was like a high-level programming class. But for some reason the teacher decided that today was a good day to bring in the domestic violence people to teach us about domestic violence resources, or something like that. So you know, being a class thing, we had to do cringe activities. Hello BRHK, welcome. So they wanted us to put up bad words on the board, ones that were offensive to people, or something like that. So you know, people would raise their hands and say a bad word. So one guy, he raised his hand, and meekly said, the C word. Hello. The dreaded C word, it cancelled me. But yeah, the story basically ends with just me being baffled because I knew too many Australians. Also, that class was really bad. The teacher basically taught the method of teaching of basically writing things on the board and then doing no teaching. Half the class we would just do group work, it was really bad. Also no tracking. I am just here to breathe now. The idle animation will have to entertain you. But the funny thing is that teacher was married. And her husband was also teaching at the college, and he taught the exact same way. They were literally the worst two teachers I have ever had in my life. But yeah, that's the story. We were in the middle of numbers news too. What else did I want to say? It is true that love can bloom on the battlefield. But yeah, streams will probably be a little extra scuffed until I get a new computer. But hopefully it won't take me that long to get a hold of that. We shall see. I promise I won't go on like a super long hiatus or anything, so you don't have to worry about that. Even if I produce the most scuffed content on the way there, I will still do my best to make some stuff. What else is in the numbers news for this week? I don't know, let me look at my schedule real quick and see what's possible here. Oh yeah, so YouTube got raids. So that's cool. But also only for people above 1000 subs, haha. Very cool YouTube. So have you heard anything? I might be able to be raided without 1000 subs, but not able to raid. It's very new, so I don't know all the details on it, but I know I've seen people with above 1000 subs raid other people with above 1000 subs, and that worked basically flawlessly. So YouTube has raids. Poggers. The problem is that YouTube designs its features around the fear that people are going to abuse them to do stupid things. Because they have to plan for bots and bad actors, but it kind of shoots everyone else in the foot too. And no, I fully believe they'll keep it at above 1000 subs. They do this with a lot of features. Like 200 for the custom URL, 500 for community polls and some analytics tabs, 1000 for monetization and raids. They might roll it out lower, but I doubt it. Depends on how much they want to appeal to the small streamer, I suppose. But Twitch is really bad at holding onto its streamers right now. Lots of them are just switching over to YouTube and bringing their communities with them. So YouTube probably doesn't feel like they need to do anything. Basically, I am not putting any stock in them making it easier, so I'll just do my best to get 1000 subs instead. And by do my best, I mean just doing what I always do, which is stream and have fun. I'll get there eventually, probably. But at least they're adding some nice features to the platform. Man, am not animated. I can move around or wiggle. This is suffering. You can clip live streams. Also something for people above 1000 subs, haha. Might not be on live ones though. You might have to wait for the stream to end. I don't know though. I mean, nothing against YouTubers, but man, I really wish I could move around right now. My body, frozen, stuck in only slightly moving with breathing. Help. I want to be free. I want to crawl out of the computer screen and steal your food from your fridge and then climb back in. Not really, I already ate today. But yeah, I am in hell. I can't even properly play Dota right now. Sometimes even Dota makes my computer die. I have no idea what to even play. I was already indecisive about games and now I can't run most of my games. Ag. I wish I had a better way to scream through text. This seems like a good time to try screaming. Why is screaming so hard? Do you? Oh no, it's an hole. That's not what I wanted. Aye. Oh yeah. Screaming is too hard. I have no mouth, but I must scream. As far as I know, the completely legitimate not emulators usually take quite a bit of KPU. So I think those are out. My best bet is low requirement old games kind of. The kamikazes. That's always a good scream. Oh well, my computer doesn't seem to be turning off currently, so maybe just not having tracking on is enough to not suffer for the time being. It's really hard to tell what the limit is, since the power supply supplies the entire computer. So if either the GPU or both start using too much, it overheats. I never actually played RuneScape when it was popular. I had a lot of friends who did, but it just kind of looked boring to me, so I never played it. I was too busy playing Warcraft 3 custom maps at that time, I think. Oh, I could play Warcraft 3 maybe. Custom maps still work, though I would have to play them alone, and that sounds a little lonely. I could beat Fortress Survival by myself. I've done that once. Had to turn off air though. Air is hell on that map, you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, the computer suffering is really annoying. We will see if respite is possible tomorrow. I guess I can just launch Gary's mod now and check. I might do some test streams later tonight, but they might be unlisted. Unless you guys want to watch me like literally not talking and just checking if various games crash my computer. That doesn't sound very entertaining. Minesweeper or Solitaire? Those games are weird. They aren't bad, but they make me feel a certain way that I cannot properly describe. No betting system. Sad. There are polls though, if you're above 1,000 subs, haha. Well, the cute cat in the corner can't even move, sadly. Though the reactive PNG might get to do some moving, I have to figure out how to even do that. It's all locked there because that's the threshold for monetization. Someday though, someday. But it's not so bad. I'm making do with what I have. At least I can stream in whatever quality I want without having a ton of subscribers. At least they let me make my content. The other things are just added features. I keep moving and expecting my model to move with me. It makes me feel like an idiot. Help, I cannot control my own body. Oh yeah, this is unrelated, but how did you guys feel about the Cry of Fear collab? The game is quite scuffed due to its old engine and the stress it puts on it, but I think I might actually end up doing the single player part as a stream. I played a little bit of it alone to make sure the game would work before the collab, and it actually did scare me a bit, or rather it filled me with a sense of unease. So, I might try to play that on stream at some point, even though it actually scares me a bit. Yeah, I used some of the models from that game in Respite, since someone ported them. But yeah, I guess you can look forward to that in the future. Not until after my computer is fixed though. It wouldn't be fun if you couldn't see my expressions while I get jump scared. Listen, some horror games don't scare me at all, while some do. It's weird. Like Dead Space didn't really scare me very much. It's in space, so it feels far removed from me. Therefore it does not scare me. Fear didn't scare me very much, except for the expansion where it actually got scary. You're like a slow motion super soldiers, and that's awesome. But cry of fear, you're just some dude really. And you're in like a town, and it really has good scary atmosphere that makes you feel really isolated. Basically, things that make me feel isolated and defenseless are the things that make me uneasy. Like playing 7 Days to Die alone was scary to me, for this exact reason, even though 7 Days to Die is not really that kind of game. It's weird really. We'll see. Maybe Cry of Fear will get less scary as I get guns and stuff, but from what I could see of Coop, it was a decently well-designed horror game. Though the Coop definitely felt like it expected there to be 4 of you, so we kind of got destroyed. I've played Outlast before. And honestly, I hate horror games where all you do is run away and hide. Like, they can be scary, but I just don't find that gameplay loop very fun. Give me a gun, I want to shoot. But yeah, you can look forward to me playing Cry of Fear sometime in the future, after the computer is fixed. I think that might be all for numbers news. Numbers news kind of had like 20 other things in it, but whatever, it's a scuff day. I don't know what Dreadout is. I guess I wouldn't be opposed to playing some of the shorter horror games that are just like walking simulators. Like, you know, those $2 ones that the Hololive tubers always end up playing? Those ones might be fine because of how short they are. I don't know. I'm a weird person to watch play scary things like that, since you can't hear me scream, nor do I really scream out loud when I get scared. Mostly you'll just see my eyes go wide and maybe I'll jump a little. and really my eyes going wide will just make my ears stick up. But yeah, that's all something to worry about after I have a computer that functions better. Scuffed streams will likely include older games and reactive PNG. So, you can look forward to like Warcraft 3, Half-Life 2 mods, Half-Life 1 mods, stuff like that. I guess I could TYR doing some different Gary's mod things too. Some friends of mine made this really cool server that has a lot of Silent Hill vibes. But Gary's mod is risky. People like to troll you when you're streaming. Like they'll come up behind you and they'll say the N-word very loudly. I don't think YouTube would like that. I'll just have to use my brain to find fun things to do. Ideally respite and programming streams will be unharmed. I'm honestly surprised that just running the stream alone is not enough to turn the computer off. The problem does seem like it's gotten worse over time, but I think the fan is like no longer turning at all, so I don't see how it could possibly get worse than it currently is right now. Why would I death flag myself? Guys, never invite the world to show you that you're wrong. The world will do it. Never trust the world. It's a liar and a crook. Oh well, let's just pretend that I never said anything. Oh yeah, also another thing to talk about. So the loading screen, it's been here for a while now. How do you guys feel about it? The new one I've been using, that is. Personally, I think I like its visuals a lot, but I have some qualms about the song. The song isn't bad or anything, but it's a crudely made loop and it's not very long. It feels a bit scuffed to me. How do you guys feel about it? The song specifically? You guys can be honest with me about these things, you know. I won't explode if you say a thing I made kind of sucks. Here, let's just put it on. You can't see the chat here, sorry, but you can hear the music at least. Sounds like the YouTube intro music to you. I can kind of hear the resemblance, but whenever I hear the premiere music it is ear-blastingly loud for no reason. I just wish I could make this loop a bit longer and more satisfying. Oh well, back over here. I might put another song in there. I'll try some different things and see what works best. I don't know if I'm a perfectionist or anything like that, but man, do I like fiddling with these things I make. Or rather than liking that, it's more like I think this could be better, and then I throw it on the to-do list and have to suffer from having too many things to do. I'm kind of picky, I guess. I am very good at finding things I do not like. Not that things that aren't perfect will bother me a lot, but I will notice flaws that bother me specifically and I'll want to fix it. Like the chat box, I think it currently looks fine here, but I don't feel like it meshes too well with the background, so I must find a solution to that. I might make the one in this screen blue or white or something. And then the in-game one will continue to be red. I'll have to play around with that. At least I can still manipulate images with my computer dying. Also be right back, I need some more water. Surely my computer can handle some bananas. Hello, I am back. Banana tsunami. But yeah, if you guys end up thinking of some other low computer requirement stream things to do, feel free to let me know either in Discord or here. As long as you don't mind the playthrough of it being extra scuffed, I guess. Maybe it would be a waste to play some better games without being fully capable or whatever. Oh well, I'll worry about that when I receive the suggestions, so you don't have to worry about that part. Man, Jade Empire is a little cursed though, I just can't seem to manage to play it. I'm having fun with it when it works though. What else can we talk about? Thinking is hard. And yeah, it's not your fault, or even really Jade Empire's fault. I will finish it eventually, I swear. Somehow. It lets me turn into a giant toad and punch people. It deserves to be finished. Well, I got the Steam version working, I just had to apply some fixes to it that I looked up and I found. It seemed like it was running fine today, until my computer turned off. Let's just test something real quick. I'm going to see if I can run Gary's mod while streaming. So yeah, if the stream turns off, that's annoying. But might as well test it now because I don't know what else to say. There, now the unmoving cat is larger. It has now become a testing stream, because I will probably be too lazy to do it later. I still have to set up respite too. Pain. I won't do that right now. I just want to be extra sure I can run respite without crashing. Though if I turn off Tube Studio and have a reactive PNG instead, that would probably be easier on the computer. The terror as I look at Task Manager and seeing Mike Poo working twice as hard as it was 2 seconds ago. Panic, fear, screaming. Oh well, it's only like 30% poo. If I can't even do that much, how will I even live? No death flag, please. What else can we talk about while I wait for this testing thing? I haven't really been working on too much lately other than the chat box because I've been dealing with the computer thing. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to gather feedback at some point. A lot of you guys are newer, so you might not know, but every so often I like to release a feedback form thing where you can anonymously give me feedback on the quality of various aspects of the channel. I was thinking about doing another one of those soon. But I might wait like a month or so due to the computer problems. That way people can have a better view of how the channel normally is. Sometimes it feels weird asking for feedback so often. And yeah, I got the community tab when I hit 500, so I shove the schedule in there now. I plan to make some other meme posts too, but I couldn't think of any really, and those might be better placed on Twitter. And yeah, I am testing if Gary's mod will turn off my computer to see if I can do respite tomorrow. Odds are my computer will probably be fine playing most things as long as I have a reactive PNG on, since the tracking's a lot of poo. But it doesn't hurt to check. I've got some time now anyways, and I think he'll be pretty lazy about it later. I'll have to look up a guide on the reactive PNG thing too, since I have no idea how to do that. I think people usually just end up doing it by sitting in a Discord channel, right? That might be a bother. I guess I could actually just use Violet the way it's supposed to be used and throw my picture onto the chat box. Then you would see me when I talk, but not if I don't though. That might be a unique cute little thing though. Okay computer, look, it's Gary's mod. Do not crash, please. This map is pretty laggy. Yeah, that might not even be my computer that's doing the chugging. This map kind of just sucks. If I look in certain directions, I get like 20 sp. Oh, so that bug still exists. The slow talking thing. Here, let me figure out how to replicate that for Violet. FPS is the word that I think is doing it. Wait, it didn't, why not? How about if I put FPS in the middle of the sentence? What the heck? Upsetting. I flash my flashlight angrily at the water. I have to find ways to express myself since I am not currently animating. I am doing my best. Let's try this. Okay, so if it's at the end. If I put FPS at the end of the sentence, it slows the entire sentence down. But not if I put it anywhere else. Here, let's test it again. Okay, well, that's a nice bug report. We did something productive today. Good job, me. Computer hasn't crashed yet, but the power supply probably cooled down a bit since last time. It's such a hard thing to track. I can see the temperature and usage statistics of the other parts, but I don't know anything about what's going on with the power supply. Suffering. But for the most part, I think it's probably fine, or if it's not fine right now, it will be fine with NoveTube Studio. I'll just let that run in the background for now. Good idea. I'll just submerge my computer in some cold water. That's how water cooling works, right? Better yet, I'll put it in a cooler. That way I can also store a bunch of sodas right there. Convenient. But yeah, I think that's probably all I've got to talk about for today. Sorry that things ended up being quite scuffed. I'll do my best to continue making some interesting stuff while I try to fix things. For now, bye. Thank you all for watching. Whether it was live or the VOD greater than, I hope you all have a nice day and or night, and I will see you next time. The greater than was really funny, I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm going now. I will slide off the screen.